We are previewing NFL Week 3 here at SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak, and we're talking with Scott Kellen from SixthSenseSports.com. And Scott, a second game that you suggested you'd like to talk about is Jacksonville at Indianapolis. Indy is a 3-point home favorite. The total's 43. And obviously both these teams are among the weaker teams in the NFL. But Indy has been pretty good against the run in the first 2 weeks, which is sort of plays into Jacksonville's strength of MJD. What would you take here if you had to take a side, Indy -3?
I like Jacksonville, I think, in this game. And you're right. Indy's actually played pretty well against the run. They've been pretty horrible against the pass, but, that's not really Jacksonville's strength. Jacksonville actually looked okay in the first week, I thought. And then last week they were just horrible. Now, they were playing a very good Houston team, of course. But they ran actually for about 4.6 yards a rush, I think, last week. But Blaine Gabbert, looked like Blaine Gabbert of 2011. I think he averaged 2.2 yards a pass or something. It was absolutely brutal. I actually had Minnesota last week. Obviously a bad play. They lost that game. But they outplayed Indy for the most part. And I make Indy about a 1.5-point favorite in this game. So, and I think Indy's the kind of team where home dog last week, they were the right play. They won, got the cover in that game. Now they're laying points. I'm not sure that they're prepared to do that and ready for that yet. Freeney probably misses this game. They're also going to probably miss their center, Santil, in this game as well. Derek Cox might be back for Jacksonville in the secondary. He's their best secondary guy, which would upgrade that secondary as well. I just think that, the Colts laying points, it just doesn't seem right to me. And laying 3 points, obviously, field goal being a key number here. I make the line 1.5, so there's some value towards Jacksonville. They certainly can run the ball, although, like you said, the Colts have been decent against the run. And I don't think Blaine Gabbert is as bad as he looked last week. Hopefully between him and Justin Blackmon, they can, hook up on some passes against a weak Indianapolis pass defense. And I would just look to take the points here. I think it's just the right thing to do. And obviously we'll see what happens, but I think Jacksonville plus the points is the right side in this game.
Yeah, this line to me looks like it's right on. If there is an edge, it's tiny in one direction. But I like what you have to say. Thanks for the input, Scott. We'll talk to you next week.